Hey y'all, I am back. We finna fry some corn and we finna do some sweet potatoes. Corn and sweet potatoes. Y'all come on in here. I'm just finna get started cooking, okay? Let me squeeze a little oil in here and get the sweet potatoes going. I'm gonna squeeze just a squishy bit of oil in here to get me going so I don't burn my butter. Okay, just a little. That's all a drizzle. That's fine. It'll help the butter not burn. I'm finna apply a stick of butter. Okay. I'll come on in. I'm already be cooking. I'm gonna start adding my brown sugar and white sugar. I'm moving in there good. I don't want it to burn. Go ahead and start adding your brown sugar. You're gonna add some white sugar. Keep going. Put a little white sugar in there. I don't normally do this, but I had some apple cider with all that flavoring in it. So I'm going to incorporate some of it, just a little bit, for my liquid. Just a little bit because I had some in the freeze. And I can open my corn up. I'm going to open my yams up. We're going real good. You're going to add your little cinnamon. You're going to add your little nutmeg. Little cinnamon and nutmeg. That's nutmeg. Add your little cinnamon. You're gonna need a little salt. I use a little orange extract when I don't have an orange. And I don't have one. So, I'm going to add a little vanilla right now. I'm going to add a little lemon juice. Okay. just gonna use these little small potatoes that I got out the freezer department. They diced. They want nothing to splash on me, y'all. Then we're gonna do our corn. Okay, now let's get ready to start on our corn. All right. Let me get this meat out of this corn. Let's get this grease, rather, the meat out the grease, I should say. Hold on one second, let me move this. I didn't put a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg because that apple cider had it in there too. Don't forget that. Just doing it because I'm kind of trying to get finished. So I got some bacon and some fat back that I cooked together. Alright, and I'm going to fry my little corn. And this is frozen corn. I unthawed it out the freezer department at the store. My fresh corn is going to the mountains. The one I shook, rather I should say. All of it's good and fresh. Okay. And all that seasoning is in there, and that's what you want, that seasoning. Okay, we can get ready to... Don't cook your corn too long. I'm going to do a shortcut today. I'll cut around the corner real quick. While I cook and I go through stuff. I've been kind of really going through. Lost of my cousin right now. I talked to her kids today. You're not going to cook that long, so get ready to add your little sugar in there. I found a little pack that said cream corn liquid, so I'm going to try that today. Put a little sugar on there. Put a little salt on there. A little pepper. How y'all doing? There's so much more to the story. He's not done with me yet. He's not done with me yet. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. I do know Willie Watkins gonna have in Atlanta. So I do know I will be taking a trip to Atlanta. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different today than what I normally do. I'm gonna see if it works because I don't never use this stuff, but it's supposed to be a white cream style corn like. It's liquidy like. I don't know, it's in a tube. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna give me some cream, because you know with mine, I cream mine my own self. I'm gonna see if this will work. The pack said it was cream. Any of y'all use that before? This pack with this stuff in it? It might help a little bit, but I'm going to have to add a little bit more to this. Okay, let me add a little bit of milk. Looking good. Smell like Thanksgiving in here. I'm gonna add a little heavy whipping cream. The longer you cook corn, the tougher it get. So you should know how long to cook that corn. You don't cook corn very long at all. The longer you cook it, the tougher it gets. Y'all know that. Y'all grew up around the countryside. So that corn about ready. Unless it's frozen. And that ain't frozen. I'm finna put me a little Argo starch, and we're gonna thicken it. Okay? What you say? I can't even read that. Oh, baby, trust me, Joy, it ain't got a lot of sugar in it. You don't know nothing about fried corn. You can ask Jermaine. You can't even taste it. But if you can't eat it, then just skip over that when you come over to eat. Just tell yourself you can't have nothing with sugar. And we'll make sure that you eat some collard greens and some potato salad and macaroni. You got more than enough to eat, Joy. You can't just have that, okay? Don't eat what you can't have. I get it. You can't have it. Joy cannot have it. Do not get Joy any. She cannot have it. If you done told us all you can't have it, and we ain't gonna give it to you. Okay? Now we finna thicken this up a little bit and turn it off. You cook it too long, you're gonna make that corn tough, I'm telling you. Okay, see, that's creamy. We're just gonna take the little cream that we added, just a little bit. You can add more if you want it. I just added a little. I'm just gonna use just a little. Just take your time, just a little cornstarch. It's gonna tighten it up so it don't run all over your plate when you fix your plate. Okay, that's all it's doing. It's gonna start tightening it up for us a little bit. That's all. So it don't be sliding all over your plate and you go tell everybody the corn was runny. You may not like my style of cooking. You're welcome to still watch. Just don't cook it that way. Everybody seasons and cooks differently. Okay? It's already coming together. You see that? You see what I did? It's ready. That's it. To each is their own, period. No, she's going to be at the one in Atlanta. She's not going to be at the one in Douglasville. Michelle Henderson. She's going to be at the one. The cheap meat store is right across the street from the funeral home. Oh, it's one down there. Okay. In I don't think we're going to Riverdale, though. We're not going to go to the one in Riverdale. I don't think she said it was in Riverdale. Okay. See, that's ready. You don't have to cook it no longer. That is completely done. The longer you cook that corn, baby, you're going to have some husk that's going to be hard to chew. And you don't want to do nobody like that. So go on and turn that corn off. That corn is ready. You don't need to cook no more. I'm going to let y'all see the dressing, how it's coming along. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to let y'all see the dressing. Let's check on this dressing. That's looking good. Ooh, that smoke. I'm sorry, y'all. It's looking good. It's not finished, but it's looking good. The yams. Hey. I'm almost done with dinner. How you doing? Kelly, give me this green spatula. Check this corn. I'm gonna add a little butter. Tell me what you think about that corn. Shut that drawer. There you go. Good. Okay, dokie. Put that over there for me. Right there. Kelby says good. I'm just going to cook these yams on top of the stove. Okay. And see how that corn is not runny? You don't want no runny corn. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, or Mike. You don't want your corn runny, you want it tight. See? You ain't got no runny corn. It's creamy, but it's not runny. See? I got a fork. And you don't have to put it in the oven. You have to do none of that. Because you're going to make your husk too tight. I'm on right and Jackson. And the yams are going. The rest of the dressing is bagged up. I done cleaned my kitchen. So we got green beans, Cornish hens, yam, dressing, and corn. And I'm going to show you the green beans. I'm going to show you the Cornish hens. Yeah, the longer you cook corn has a covering on it, a husk. If you cook your corn too long, you're going to cause the husk that's covering the corn to get chewy. That's like the same way when people boil their corn too long, the husk gets tough, but it gets mushy on the inside. It doesn't have a bite to it. When cooking corn, you want to always have a bite to it. Remember, it's corn. It's supposed to have a bite. It's not supposed to be mushy. Some people cook the life out of something because they don't really know the texture. And it could be that's the way you grew up. But corn is supposed to have a bite to it. So let me show you what all I've cooked today, okay? The dressing is about ready to come out. So we got green beans with potatoes in it. We got corn. The yams is going. Y'all know Auntie had to come through with them babies, them baby Cornishes. It smell like Thanksgiving and don't nobody want to come eat with me. And I'm going to put a little pat of butter. Hold on 1 second. Let me set you down. I'm going to put a little dollop of daisy on here, honey. A little pat of butter. Hold on. I'm trying to scoop me out a little. All I need it. Showing up for y'all. I don't want to hear no complaints when they start working on my kitchen. I do not want to hear no complaints. And if you share it to your page, it'll be there waiting on you for the holidays. Right, and let me show you the yams, how they're coming along. We're almost done with the dressing. Every time I try to show it to y'all, though, it fogs up. We're almost done with it. And y'all know that's the corn. Here go the yams. And they cooking right on top of the stove. They're going to be just fine. They ain't going in no oven or nothing. And all the flavor that I added in there is also in the juice. So it's going to really work out to cook all the way through all of them and not just some of them. Okay. You got it already, Cynthia Collins. I'm glad you did. You're welcome. I got another gift to send out tomorrow. I got a lot of business to handle. A whole lot. So if anybody asking, I will not be cooking tomorrow. Yeah, you can make your yams right on top of the stove. What you say? Oh no, I picked the corn. Wow. Looks delicious, huh? It's my stove, slow girl. That's crazy of you. Get somewhere and sit down and tell somebody else to send somebody else stronger over here than you. That's crazy. Y'all don't argue with these people like that. Her way of thinking is not correct. Slow it down, honey. Slow it down. Use common sense. I'm not in. You don't know what they do to your food in no restaurant. You have no idea what they do to your food in a restaurant. You don't know. Slow it down. If you worried about me picking up a little corn on my stove, you're going to really be disappointed when you find out where all your stuff be in a restaurant. You think because something get off of that stove in that restaurant or on the side, it wasn't on the floor. Do you really think when they chopping up stuff and shifting around in the restaurant, you think your stuff just gonna stay? Oh, you done lost your mind. Because, honey, you don't want to go out to eat ever again. They be dropping meat, but they rinse it off. Child, they be using double spoons. They stick it and taste it, what they cooking. You might not ever want to eat but your own food. Don't go to nobody's family reunion and nobody cookout. See, the thing with you is, you know you doing the most, but I didn't read your name. You doing the most for attention because you got an attention-seeking spirit. You mad because everything I cook look good and gonna taste good. That's all. We on to you now. You didn't come over here to learn nothing. You come over here to find the smallest thing to start with. Well, guess what? Let me come over to your house right now and see how your house looks. Turn your camera on. Let me see how perfect your food is. All the stuff I cook, you're going to say I put some corn off my stove where it's at. Back in the eye. Back in the skillet. That's the only thing you could say. Messy Grace. That's your name. That's all you could say. You couldn't say nothing about them Cornish hens and them green beans and this fried corn and these yams and that dress. That's all the attention you're going to get. Now run along. Y'all do not come in under her comment. Let her go on back home. She got to catch her ride. She will not be at second service. Let me tell you this. She supposed to be on my drawer. I'm on a whole nother level today. That's why I didn't even read her name out. Child, bye. You won't eat nowhere. You certainly won't eat at the Waffle House or Shoney's. Eddie! It's doing that noise again. That's her name, y'all. Mystic Grace. You ain't gonna find her. I'm about to take this dressing out and check it. If you're not sure if your dressing is done, you can check it. Y'all, let me get this lady off here. She ain't finna get my people in trouble. I say, you hear that noise? You're going to have to leave him, baby, because you're not a regular person on my page. You're going to have to leave starting stuff. Now, I don't know who you belong to or where you from, but we ain't doing it today. So with that being said, I'm going to give you a warning and put you in suspension. Okay, let me turn this around. She's been in suspension. She comes back after that, then she's going to be blocked. Okay? She can't comment no more for 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. If you read it, it says the person is now timed out and cannot comment for 15 minutes. Now, I'm giving her opportunity to stop the foolishness. And if she don't, she going to have to go. And I'm not going to be mad at her. I don't know her and she don't know me. For y'all that just coming in, these are the yams that's on top of the stove. This is the fried corn I just did. And one of the kernels, y'all, it went on the stove like this, okay? And what I did, if you don't want to eat it, is I picked it up like that. And I put it back in my corn that my family going to eat. That's what I did. Okay? And this is about to drive her crazy. I don't know why she's not coming over. But, okay? That's all that's going on. So listen, we got fried corn. We got yams. We got Cornish hens. Green beans. And we're going to check this dressing. Okay? I'm going to sit you down so I can check my dressing. I'm going to shift something over. I'm keeping everything right here on my workstation. Hold on 1 second. I'm moving the current. Okay, let me check my dressing. Look pretty. She look pretty. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I think I'm going to let her get just a squishy bit browner, but she's done. I can tell you that. She's been in about an hour and 30 minutes. Because she was already done before I started. You can dry it out. I don't want to dry it out. Hold on, let me do my reel real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I don't know why I don't want to focus. Hold on. Alright, y'all, here's the outcome of the chicken and the dressing. Gonna make you some, make up your stuff, get ready for the holidays. They already here. Get in there and listen. Don't be afraid to try out your own stuff and make sure it's good, but it's gotta cool a little bit. But if you're just not sure, you can get over there in a corner just like that. Stick it in there. And it ought to be able to pull up. And you can tell if that's going to be sitting right in just a little bit. And baby, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be sitting just right. Thank God for watching. Tracy K. Mitchell. Mama's Comfort Cooking. That's it, y'all. I just tasted it. Just got out the oven. I got some on the fork. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Look. That dressing, I just dug into the corner. That dressing ready. Come on. Let's see if I can get some crust. It's hot. I just took it out. You need to let it sit just a little bit like you do at home. I want to see the bottom of it too. I'll go to the bottom of it. It ain't going nowhere. Baby. It's so good. It's finished. It's done. My dinner done. I'm gonna turn it around one more time. We got chicken and dressing. I done dug out some. We got yams, Cornish hen, green beans, and I got my corn over there, and fried corn. Okay, that's all I want to just come and cook with y'all a little bit. I didn't mean to cause no harm. Y'all got it? And we made it, and the video will be up, and it is up. Go sprinkle and you have it. Kim Ruffin ain't never shipped dressing before. I've never shipped it. I never have. But I'm gonna let y'all go, because I know y'all got time to spend with y'all family. And I'm so glad we had this time together. Honey, we got yams, dressing, Cornish hens, green beans, and corn. Just to have a laugh, or sing a song. See, we just got started, and before you know it, Mama Tracy got to say so long. I'm going to surface one more time for you. Alright? I didn't mean no harm. Okay, we got our yams, Cornish hen. We got our chicken and dressing. It ain't even Thanksgiving. We got us some green beans with tater. Y'all know how I be rolling. Let me roll over here. We got our fried corn. Sitting on top of the sink. See y'all later. Honeybees.